Slow everything down. Stop walking so fast because you'll sweat uncontrollably. Stop speaking so fast because you'll start to stutter and jumble up your words. Calm down and collect yourself. Do everything with composure. Regress your pace and slow yourself down, because that way you'll have more control over what you're doing or what you're actually saying. And then that same pace, you can gradually increase it again once you grow. Aligning yourself with a standard that you can actually handle, that your body can actually handle, that your mind can actually handle. Don't rush yourself. Do things your way and make that the only way to do them. Let me ask you a question. Do you know the difference between a reaction and a response? A reaction is usually automatic. There's usually no prolonged thought process behind it. Your reaction is usually just what you feel as soon as you see the stimulus. It usually just comes to you instantly. Your reactions rely heavily on your emotions. For example, let's say you lost your favorite necklace. You don't necessarily contemplate the idea of being sad. You usually just automatically feel sad because you lost the necklace. It doesn't usually cross your mind to reflect on how you should feel in the moment, because that's just your natural reaction. A response is usually a conscious decision after you had spent some time in deep consideration. You consider much more factors than just your emotions. For example, does it make sense? Is it actually what you want to do? Is it going to work out well for you? Instead of, rather than doing it because it's going to make you happy or it's going to satisfy you. Now, which one do you think is the fast-paced one, and which one do you think is the slow-paced? Instead of always reacting, how about you take some time to actually gather and form your response? It gives you the option to choose how you want to challenge the situation or the person. Because sometimes if you react straight off instinct and you move too quickly, you might just be falling into somebody else's trap. There's no need to rush. We all know what rushing can do. You can miss the details. You can make silly mistakes that you wouldn't normally make. You could miss important parts of your journey because you were rushing to get to whatever it is. You'll stress yourself out, putting deadlines on yourself, thinking to yourself that you've got to accomplish this thing by this time. But the truth is, in this world, there are very few things that are actually within our control. In a lot of instances, there's nothing more that we can do. So trying to rush is not really going to do you any good.